What is up, YouTube? It's me, Mel Fit. Hope all is well with you and your families. Reporting live from beautiful Northwest Florida. I am in the kitchen of Franziska Johnson. She is the owner of Clean Foodz Kitchen. This is where the magic happens. Anyway, you know what? This video is just gonna be informal. I'm not the formal type. So here is Fran. Hey, what's up, Fran?
Hey.
So Fran, just introduce yourself to the world and tell us about Clean Foodz Kitchen. I'm
Franziska, and about 2.5 weeks ago, I decided to start meal prepping for others in a healthy, clean way. Eating healthy can get super boring. Chicken, broccoli rice, broccoli chicken, ground chicken broccoli. I mean, you know, so I've come up with different recipes and different things to entertain our taste buds a little more.
Hey Fran, this is one of the things I want to try. I want to try out your healthy burger with low carbs. Tell us about what you're doing here, girl.
Okay, so this is the bun I'm using. It's an eggplant, but I'm using it as a bun. And literally, I mean, it's amazing. So what I do is I take an eggplant and I literally slice it about so thick, like this. I put some smoked paprika and a little bit of garlic on the front and on the back, and I just saute them in the pan with some avocado oil.
Smells amazing.
It's really, really good. So now I'm going to show y'all how big my patties are gonna be. And they're gonna be sauteed in a deep pan with some olive oil. So I just kind of spray back and forth with some olive oil, about so. Probably about a good tablespoon of olive oil for the amount that I'm making. And then back here, I'm going to put a teaspoon of coconut oil where I'm going to saute my eggplants for the burger part. So about a teaspoon. Let's let that get on the... depending on goals, let's just say, bodybuilders, depending on what class they're in, they eat differently. So an average man should eat about 5 to 6 ounces of meat, and so women should eat about 4 ounces on a regular basis if you're just, you know, trying to do weight loss and whatnot. And I talked about carb cycling the other day on my page, so that is something I absolutely love to do. It's just a great way to kind of like, you know, level out and even out what you're putting in your mouth and all that good stuff. It makes you feel so much lighter at the end of the day. And you don't go to bed bloated. So the pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna put... So there's already seasoned on one side.
So what type of seasoning you put on your eggplant?
I put smoked paprika. It's the gluten-free one. Just sprinkle a little bit on there on each side, and then I also use my gluten-free garlic salt on each side, just a little bit. Like, you do not need a lot, just a little bit like that. And I take my finger and I just rub it in, just like that. And then I already have my ½ cup of sweet potatoes in my little meal container, so I'm going to show y'all how it ends up looking. So these are going to cook for a hot minute. I would say about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, kind of get the oil moving around there. So we're going to let that cook, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so this is the finishing product. When you get done doing the patties on the stovetop, I like to put them on a paper towel just to kind of let the olive oil, the rest whatever is on there, just drip on the paper towel. And afterwards you'll put your bottom of your eggplant in your food container, and then you put your meat on top of that, and then the other half on top as the top bun. And then I like to put a little cilantro on top, just, you know, to make it look pretty. And that's about a half a cup of sweet potatoes. The way I season my sweet potatoes is with nutmeg, cinnamon, and a little bit of smoked paprika. And it's really, really delicious. And then you put, to heat it up, you can take your eggplant and your turkey meat and put it on top of a plate, and then heat that up separately from your sweet potatoes, because this may take a little while longer, or the meat may take a little while longer than the vegetable. And then afterwards you'll put the tzatziki on top, and then put the eggplant back on top, and there you go. This meal is about 282 calories and has 22.9, so I'll just say 23 grams of carbs. So there you go, and it's absolutely delicious. If you have not tried it, you want to try it. It's one of my customers' favorites right now. It's literally selling left and right. So yeah, get it while you can.
Well, girl, you are super busy. We got looks like, well, one of your clients.
Hi.
Hey, girl, what's up? So what's your favorite meal on Clean Foodz Kitchen?
I like the pineapple chicken. That's my favorite, but everything is awesome.
Okay.
So, can't wait to keep trying more.
There you go.
Pineapple for the guys, and I have a pineapple for the females. And I'm just gonna get some of my cilantro, and I'm going to just put it on top like that. Voila! There's your Caribbean style, aka Pineapple Express chicken, and it's absolutely fantastic. Full of flavor. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys coming and checking out my kitchen. I'm really excited about all of this. It's been about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks into this. I really appreciate everybody that's been supporting me, all of my customers and clients that have been buying meals. What inspired me to do this? Most of you guys that have been following me on my Instagram and Facebook know that I was a big girl. Once upon a time. I'm bigger again now because I just had a baby 4 months ago, but not as big as I once was. So I lost about 160 pounds on my first time doing my weight loss journey, and the way I did that was working out and eating clean. That inspired me, as well as my friends and so many people, you know, asking me for advice, what to eat, how to exercise. I mean, how I got there, how I found the motivation. So people, friends, myself, and then finally my husband, of course. And then finally one day I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, her name was Heather. Shout out to her, and she inboxed me and she asked me a couple of days before I started this on some ideas on, you know, meal prepping and whatnot. So I gave her those ideas, and she's like, girl, you just need to start your own thing. And I'm like, I know, I've been wanting to. It's just, you know how you're like, sometimes you're like in this space where just like, I don't think I can do it. Well, that's how I was for so many years. So here I am. She just said, just open a website, a web page on Facebook, and just start posting what you cook, and just see where it goes from there. So that's exactly what I did. And so that kind of was pretty much my like last straw. I was like, okay, I'm actually going to do this. I've been in the medical field for about 10 years now. It's time for a change for me, and I found new love in cooking clean. I also learned a lot about nutrition and different foods when I was doing Whole30. I was introduced to Whole30 when I was CrossFitting before I got pregnant at CrossFit VU. Shout out to all of them, hey! So we had like a seminar type thing, and I was like, okay, I'm down, I'll try it for 30 days. Whole30 is not a diet per se. Whole30 is literally to flush out all the toxins in your body. We're putting so much crap in our mouth. There's so much sugar in milk. I became lactose intolerant when I was pregnant. So much sugar in it. I didn't even read the ingredients because I was pregnant. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna drink it anyways. So after I was pregnant, and you know, after I had my baby, I started reading the box that I was drinking out of, and I'm like, no wonder I gained so much weight. So, but anyways, we had a seminar at CrossFit VU, and doing Whole30, pretty much, you have to literally, you're cleaning out your whole entire system. So the whole point of Whole30 is to see what you are allergic to and what your gut likes and what your gut doesn't really like.
we're shoving all these foods in our mouth, all these sugars and whatnot. We're not listening to our body. Well, when you do Whole30 or when you're doing a cleanse, like I said, you're flushing out your toxins, your body's starting to think. First, you get a little sick. I always get a little sick when I change my diet, just because your body's like, whoa, I'm missing the sugar, I'm missing all these bad carbs and stuff like that. So once you're doing when you're doing Whole30, you're literally shopping. When you go into the store, you're shopping on the outside of all of the aisles. You're going to do just fresh foods. You're not allowed to eat any preservatives. You're not allowed to eat any sugars, any fake sugars. It's literally all natural foods, lean meats. There's a lot of research that you have to do yourself on Whole30, a lot of reading labels. And so when I did that, I started reading labels and not understanding a lot of words that are in the ingredients. I'm like, there's like 10 ingredients, and I'm like, only 2 of them I understand, which is sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and then of course, you know, the wheat and all that other kind of stuff. But the other things I didn't understand it. So I did my research on them, and I found out there's so much hidden sugars in foods. Cereal is one of the worst things you can give your children, just FYI. Yes, I love cereal. I used to eat cereal as a child all the time, but read your boxes and actually research what's in the foods you give to your children and what's in the foods you put into your own body. I promise you it will change your mind on giving your children cereal. A lot of chemicals my husband works with at his job as well are actually in cereal. So it's just crazy. I mean, all these toxins and stuff like that. But anyways, that's how I started literally eating super healthy after I did Whole30. I encourage you to try it. I encourage you to do the research on it. It's life-changing. Like I said, it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. Some people don't even go back to eating normal again, like at all. Some people literally just stick with eating clean like that for the rest of their lives, or however long they want. So it's great. I found out I was lactose intolerant doing Whole30, so I don't eat lots of yogurt. There's only specific kind of yogurt I can eat. I can eat like a little bit of that tzatziki sauce, otherwise my stomach starts to hurt really bad. There are specific nuts I cannot eat anymore. So it was pretty awesome. So I encourage you to do that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. And so when I opened my webpage, people were just coming and asking me questions left and right. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start meal prepping for people. And of course I weigh everything, I measure everything. So, and then I do the calorie count and the carb count for anybody that wants that type of information. Some people do. Some people just want someone to cook clean for them because they don't have time. Doctors, nurses, anybody in the medical field, some people with big families, mothers are absolutely exhausted at the end of the day when they have their kids at home, especially stay-at-home moms. It's hard. People think being a stay-at-home mom is easy. It's really, really not. So those type of people have been coming and buying my meals. And then we have a friend, he power lifts. I meal prep for him every week, so that's going really, really good. So we were just really, really excited about all of this, and we just appreciate everybody being so supportive. And yeah, so welcome to Clean Foodz Kitchen. Oh, and you can find me on Facebook under Clean Foodz, also on Instagram under Clean Foodz Kitchen. I am trying to get a website together, and so once I do that, I will absolutely post that on both of my social media sites. My menu is on Instagram, my menu is on Facebook. If you have any questions about the ingredients I put in there. Also wanted to mention all of my foods are gluten-free. They have no preservatives, and most of them, no, all of them are actually paleo approved. Some of them are Whole30 approved, not all of them, because you can't eat rice with Whole30, but you can eat sweet potatoes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys coming and watching me, and I appreciate you taking the time, and I appreciate my cameraman Mel doing his thing. Shout out to Mel. Check him out at Mel Fit on Mel Fit's Journey on Instagram and on Facebook. He's pretty awesome, super motivating. He'll get on camera early at the crack of dawn, like, get up, let's go. He's super motivational. Sometimes I'm like laying in the bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I just want to get up and go work out just by watching this video. So check him out. Also check my good friend Matt Lane out, Matt Lane Fitness, and his wife Jenna. on Instagram. They have a YouTube channel. They're also coming out with a podcast, and they're also on Facebook. So stay tuned. We have a lot of things coming up, including a healthy dessert menu and a salad menu, which is going to take a little time to get all that together because I'm still trying to figure out my motion and all that good stuff with this meal prep. And so yeah, stay tuned for a lot of things, and I appreciate you guys coming. See you later. Bye.
Before I end this episode, I want to thank you for watching. It means a lot. And if you are watching this video, yes, you are having a good day. Just make sure you make this good day into an amazing day. As always, until the next episode,
La da 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 da.
keep moving, keep improving. Check my girl out, Clean Foodz with a Z on Facebook.
And on Instagram, Clean Foodz Kitchen, Foods with a Z. I'll see y'all later. YouTube, thank you for everything. Thank you for watching.
Later, YouTube. Check her out. Boom, that's it. Perfect.